In today's video, I have a golf club that could change the face of expensive putters forever. You see, this market has been heavily dominated by the likes of Scotty Cameron for quite some time. Now we have a new player to the market, and this is the new TaylorMade Reserve line of putters. Guys, this is designed to rival the likes of Scotty Cameron by Titleist, Toulon by Odyssey, and it is designed to feel phenomenal. So in today's video, we're going to test these out, see just how good these are. There are lots of different variants of these. They come in blade-like versions like this B11. They also come in more forgiving versions with higher MOI, such as the B31. And for me, this looks very similar to a Scotty Cameron Newport 2. Now, the reason why the camera's moving so much is we actually have another one. Chris, what do you think to this one?
It's like a double wide.
It is like a double wide, and the thing that I really like what TaylorMade are doing here is they are putting a little bit of technology in here. So we've got this face milling here, so we can get a nice consistent roll no matter where you strike it off the face. I also love the green indents here. I think that's probably one of my favourite parts of this putter. It does look gorgeous from the back, doesn't it?
It certainly does, yeah. Not too much on the back there, a nice little R on there, a nice colour. Again, one thing for me, very nice grip. They've not scrimped on the grip, so a nice feeling mid-sized grip.
Yeah, and I must admit, not scrimping is something that you can't do on this putter because these are retailing quite high. They're up there near the Scotty Cameron prices, not quite as expensive, but as you can see, they look just as nice. That reminds me of the old school Nike putters. Do you remember those?
The Methods.
The Method, yeah. Very, very similar look, but very, very different design. Very nice shelf appeal. I think these will do quite well if people are happy to spend the money on them.
How much are they?
379. You can see there you've got 10 gram weights in the toe and heel as well. That is going to match up with the length of the shaft. These are both in at 34 inches. And for me, I've got two 12 gram weights in here as well, just to make the weight of that head add up how it should. Chris is on 100% record with this putter. I've not struck one yet. How do they feel?
They feel nice and soft off the face, so exactly what you want. Again, I do like the look of it. Very, like you say, Scotty Cameron-esque. That was a big push. That was me. That was not the putter.
But interestingly, these aren't the putters that you're going to go for if you want maximum forgiveness. You probably stick with the TaylorMade Spider with the GT line. The Spiders have been around 15 years now, but we've not seen a premium product from TaylorMade like this in quite some time when it does come to putters. I'll be really interested to see if people like Rory McIlroy put this in the bag, just to, I mean, because Rory used to use a Newport, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Oh, I've got a bit of grass in the groove.
Oh, that's not what you want, is it? That'll come out though.
Not what you want. No, it'd be interesting to see. You know, I think he's still using a Spider, but he's gone for more forgiveness. Would he go to a blade? He did always put with the blade before.
Yeah. Now, I must admit, the putter cover looks absolutely phenomenal, and I think one thing which TaylorMade have done here for themselves is allow them to make limited edition putter covers. If this reserve line does take off, I'm sure it will stand the test of time, just like a lot of Scotty Camerons have in the past. This looks so much like a Newport 2. It looks really, really nice. How does it feel? For me, it's a tiny bit short. I'd probably go 35 inches in this just to stand up a little bit more, but obviously you can get it in that spec if that's what you are wanting. Really nice solid feel on that one, actually. Totally different to what a Scotty Cameron would get. Scotty Cameron, you generally do get like a full milled face. You used to get a little bit of an insert back in the day, didn't you? But now they've gone back to that full milling. Really interesting how we do have these mills in here just to allow you to get that same strike feel, that same sound, no matter where you do strike it from the face. That's something which I think at least TaylorMade have thought about. I love the idea that although this is about being a premium product, a good looking product, a nice feeling product, we still have that little bit of technology to help us get that same roll, that same feedback, that same sound, no matter where you strike it from the face. They're all going on exactly the same line that I'm starting them on. I absolutely love the feel of this, I must say. It's not a putter that you pick up and think, oh, there's loads of lines on this. This is going to be the most forgiving putter ever in the world. It's going to allow me to aim a lot better. This is a putter which you need to be on top of your game with. You need to be able to pick out your line, pick out your start line, know exactly where the ball's going to break. But if you can do that consistently, you're always going to get over the putter and think, wow, this looks good. That's something for me which I have to be able to do if I am putting a putter in the bag. It has to look good, it has to feel good. The head cover needs to look good as well. I think it's one big constant package that can really, really help. See, that came out the toe, but look at the distance it's gone. It's gone exactly the same distance as the other two. Can we get another one here? Exactly the same sound, exactly the same feedback, and they're all pretty good putts from here. From 15 feet we've holed 2, we've got 4 that have gone pretty much the same distance past. And you see guys, for me this is a really interesting concept from TaylorMade, because Titleist have been making the Scotty Cameron putters for quite some time now, and I think a lot of people may be in the mood for a bit of a change as well. I'm not sure if the Scotty Cameron range has been getting a little bit boring for a couple of people. They've been changing the kind of colour of the weights in the back, they've been changing a few other things, but really what can you change with a premium putter like this? You can mill it a little bit differently, you can potentially go through a range of having inserts in it, then you take inserts out of it, you can do a black head like Scotty Cameron has done in the past, and you go back to a chrome head. But I think it's very interesting that TaylorMade have come to the market with this. I'll be very interested to see what tour pros put these in the bag. Obviously a lot of tour pros do use Scotty Camerons that are uncontracted. That is a huge factor to the success of them, to why people want to put them in the bag. I'll also be very interested to see if they bring out a tour range of these very similar to the Circle T version of Scotty Camerons. Obviously we all know that Scotty Camerons have that Circle T range that goes for thousands and thousands of thousands. I think TaylorMade definitely need to get the target audience with these before they do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's something we see rolled out for players such as McIlroy, Jason Day and some of the world's best players that all use TaylorMade putters. Let's have a little bit of a putting competition now using these 2 putters. I would love to get my hands on the Fang version, and there's a really big oval version which I can't remember the name of. I'll put it on screen now. That looks absolutely awesome. That does look more forgiving. That does look like it's going to help you with alignment maybe, and a little bit of a different neck as well, so it can help you with if you want to rotate the face more in your stroke or not. Right, Chris, putting comp, I'm going to win.
We'll see.
And you see guys, this is really interesting, because if TaylorMade released a new driver mid-season like they did the mini driver, this would be one of my most viewed videos. The fact that it is a putter, unfortunately putters don't sell that much and they're not quite as sexy, so I bet not a lot of people will watch this video. But if you do, guys, get in the comments below, would you go Scotty Cameron, would you go Odyssey Toulon, or now would you go TaylorMade Reserve? The first putter in the line, and I think this could be quite an interesting concept from TaylorMade. Right, we're going to have a little bit of a drill match here, so we get 2 points if we hold the putt, we get a point if we get in the safe zone here, so kind of a foot pass from the hole to the flag, but you lose a point if you hit the flag or leave it short. This is a great drill that we've had over on Get Good at Golf before. Is that a version you would go with, 2 points?
Again, it is the B31, so yeah, something I would. It's a very nice putter, feels great, and again I'm liking the look of it down there, so it's a good looking putter, which is...
That's a nice putter if you do like the idea of having a blade but having a little bit more...
forgiveness.
Yeah.
Or a bit heavier, because how many people have a blade putter but want that little bit more weight in there? Again, this will feel ever so slightly heavier, so you might have a little bit more control over the putter.
Oh, we're counting this one as short, by the way, or...
It's on the line.
Yeah, I'll give you a point for that. 4 points in total so far. And this is a great drill to do, guys. If you are thinking of buying a new putter, go and get some results with it, go and see how it feels under a tiny bit of pressure. There will be pressure on this, especially now Chris has got, I'm going to give you that, so that's 6 points, 4 1-pointers, 1 2-pointer. The key there, he's not lost any points, he's not left one short, and he's not hit the flag with any of the shots.
No, but it's all about pace with these putters, so when you are going to look for a putter, yes, it has to look good to you down at the ball, so that's one big thing. Unfortunately, is how does it look? If you don't like the look of it, you maybe won't putt well, but also you've got to think, right, you're going to save more shots from improving your pace, because holing more putts, we know the percentage in regards of holing putts in general is quite low for the everyday golfer, for a mid-handicap, even for a lower handicap golfer. So if we can get your pace better, if we can get you 2-putting, then we're going to start to lower your scores.
I'd love to see if Rory's going to potentially put one of these in the bag, because he must have an affinity with this style of putter when he used one for so long. Must have. Right, I'm going to go with this kind of Newport 2 style. The guys at TaylorMade would kill me for calling it that, but it is actually the TR-B11. I'd like to see maybe a bit more of a exotic name with that. Obviously a lot of the Scotty Camerons are named after places in California, the Newport, the Laguna, lots of other places in California as well. But for me, I would say this is a Scotty Cameron. You know, if you look down at it, Chris. Oof.
Oh, it's 1 point early on the ball. But yeah, if you look down at it, you wouldn't be able to if we gave this to 20 amateur golfers, I think we'd get probably at least 75%, nice putt, saying it could be a Scotty Cameron, because it looks very similar.
And interesting, we do see a lot of kind of manufacturers bring out these premium style putters. So Scott Cameron, they're all kind of premium, but also we've seen Ping in the past with the redwood designs. They used to be very, very popular as well. Right, hole one of these and we win. Just need to get one in the safe zone and hole one. Oh, sit, sit, sit. Oh, we've got it, Chris, we've got it. Right, in the safe zone, and we're there. All day. You see, guys,
I'm going to say that was hitting the flagstick, and so was the one that went in. So.
Well, yeah, but no, it's not done it though, has it? Guys, that is another victory for James here on the channel. Make sure you do smash that subscribe button. Let us know if you will check out these brand new TaylorMade reserve line of putters. I think they're very, very nice. They're very expensive, but for me, if you do want a premium putter, if you really want a different putter than a Scotty Cameron, than an Odyssey Toulon, definitely something I would be checking out. Loads of models to go for to suit every eye. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you all same time tomorrow. Goodbye.